Transformers Generations Arcee. Well, that's it. Go buy this figure. Have a nice day. Alright, you knew it was a fake out, but come on. It's only the toy fans have wanted since the character's debut in the Transformers the movie. I'm kinda surprised Hasbro made this at all, considering some of the third-party products that have come out. Mind you, we thought the same thing about the Gestalts, and look what we have now. Arcee comes packed with the 12th and final chapter of the Dark Cybertron storyline. I don't know if I'll review those comics, seeing how I won't be picking up every figure that comes with a chapter of this crossover. The back of the box calls this a Cybertronian cruiser. Call it what you want, it's the alien-styled sports car she was in the show. And I do mean alien-styled, not a blatantly folded-up robot. This figure in general feels much more cartoon-inspired, with no obvious cues from her IDW design. Everything from the shape, the angles, and the details, including what looks like an antenna, fits the bill. In fact, due to similar design traits, this would almost make a decent blur in his Cybertronian car mode. It's also good that they didn't screw up the colours and gave us a nice G1 shade of pink, as opposed to say the reddish pink used for animated Arcee. About the only thing that screams IDW is all this weaponry. 2 guns, 2 swords. The guns store nicely underneath, and you can see her robot arms grip the side pegs of the smaller blaster so that it stays firmly in place. That's how axe crazy she is. But they can also plug onto the sides or the back of the car, as can the swords. For what the designers had to work with, they pulled off Arcee's robot mode wonderfully. Granted, there's some shell forming with all this kibble on her back, but even that's handled well. Plus it's how she looks, to a degree. Almost everything you'd want in a modern G1 Arcee toy is present, including her Princess Leia Cinnamon Buns hairstyle helmet. Takara's Legends Arcee has a more show-accurate deco, though I actually prefer the Hasbro version. It just looks less bland to me with the black and blue. Despite her backpack and tiny feet, she's pretty darn poseable, partially because of all her joints, but also because the figure as a whole feels pretty light. She's comprised of ball and sockets, swivels, hinges, and very soft ratchets for the elbows. Did I mention how trigger-happy she is in IDW? The weapons can be held traditionally, or mounted on the hips, forearms, and or backpack. And yes, there is a running change where the fists are open instead of closed. They cut off a bit of plastic that connects the thumb to the fingers, though I hear the weapons fit loosely as a result. Bit of a gamble if you're buying online. I know it's all too easy to highly recommend this given who it is, but as the first proper representation of G1 Arcee, this doesn't disappoint. Both modes look good, her articulation is even better, and she comes with a ton of weapons. Can't go wrong there. And you know what? It's nice that they're bringing more fembots into the mix. On that note, my next review is on Generations Chromia. Until then, till all are one.